Hello, 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 and good day to you. I am joining you from Panama City, Panama today. Before I do this live, I wanted to show you my view from the room. Here we are. It's a little cloudy. Apparently it's rainy season, but we have good weather when we need it, like yesterday on the yacht. It rained on the way there, didn't rain at all anymore, and we had a great time. But anywho, let's get into this video today. Let me prop myself up. Okay. Today's topic is, are you happening to life or are you letting life happen to you? And so if we've not met before, my name is Yaminah. I am going by CoachYamz. My friends call me Yams. Yams is a fun name. CoachYamz is who I am. And I am passionate about helping women to stop doing shit out of obligation so they can live life on their terms. And so I'm just going to get right on into this topic because I have I'm going to go tour the Panama Canal. So I'm excited about that. So got to get in, get out, and go live. So are you happening to life or are you letting life happen to you? Why does this matter? Well, there's a whole wide world out there to explore. And there's also an entire internal world that is there to inform you and teach you how to go through life and show you new experiences, but you've got to be willing to listen. And so when you aren't listening to your insides and when you aren't living and exploring in the world around you, you think you know things that you don't know. We all think that we know everything or that we finally have an understanding of something, and then you learn something completely brand new and different, a new way of seeing it. And that's what life is about. That's what life is about. Let's see. Oh, yes. When you are letting life happen to you, you are doing what is comfortable instead of trying new things, which, again, we learn about us, we learn about the world around us by remaining curious and exploring. And not doing so, it's going to keep you small, it's going to limit your experiences, and you're not living, you're not. And you are also afraid to make mistakes because you think that there's a right and a wrong way to do a thing, and that simply isn't the case. Something that I learned last year when preparing to become a life coach was that there's no right or wrongs. There are choices, and then you course correct to adjust that choice if it doesn't seem like that choice is in alignment with how you're wanting to live your life. And so I'm just going to drop 3 tips to help you become the expert of you. And so tip number 1 is to keep it simple. A lot of times as humans, we like to overcomplicate things. We think, oh, well, it's going to take a long time to learn how to do something or to implement something or whatever the case may be. And a lot of times it's a lot easier than we would like to believe or have the courage to give a try at, instead of just assuming it's hard and giving up. And so keep it simple. If you're unsure how to proceed on something, that's fine. You don't have to know all the answers because most of the time we don't. Even when we start something on purpose, it changes sometimes. Like when I went to college, thought I wanted to be a pharmacist. Joke's on me. I didn't, and I thought I wanted to be an accountant, and so that's what I got my degree in. And now, 12 years later, I've transitioned into life coaching because I needed to pick a major. You go to college, that's what you do. And we don't know what the hell we want to do at 18 and 20 years old. You don't. And you grow as a person. So keep it simple. Take one step at a time. Don't overcomplicate this thing. Take one step in a direction of something that you care about, something that you want to explore, something that you want to do different, and then take the next step. Baby steps is what it's all about. And then we've got tip number 2, which is to adjust as needed. Everything that you try will not be for you. I don't like cantaloupe. It's not because I haven't tried it. as a child and as an adult in a few different times in life, because you know when you get older, your taste buds adjust, they change. Used to not like dark chocolate, now I love it. But you know, adjust as needed. See what works for you, see what doesn't. Keep what's good and let the rest go. It's okay. Everything's not for you and it's not meant to be. And also sometimes your needs change and you've got to be willing to accept that. And so one specific area in my life where this is a thing, I have a morning routine. Every morning for the first hour, I get up, and before I give to the world, I give to myself, whatever it is that I need. And specifically, the things that I've been doing that I really enjoy are my affirmations and my meditations. And sometimes I read in the morning, but I was getting kind of bored with some aspects of my morning routine. And so I acknowledged that and came across the opportunity to participate in an automatic writing course. It's a 21-day program to teach you how automatic writing works. If you're more curious about that, just let me know. I'll let you know what I know. But essentially, it's a journaling practice where you aren't writing from your thinking mind, but instead from inspirations beyond yourself, your spirit guides, God, whoever resonates, whatever resonates with you. And so I did the 21-day challenge, which wraps up tomorrow, because I wanted to switch up my morning routine to continue enjoying it, but in a new way. And I've really been enjoying it. And so, yeah, adjust as needed. And then reflect on how far you've come is tip number 3. Reflecting on how far you've come gives you an appreciation for how far you've come. It's great to get shit done. It's great to be task-oriented, goal-oriented, all that stuff when it's called for. But sometimes you have to slow down and or stop and just acknowledge where you're at and where you've come from so that you can continue to grow and be appreciative of what you've done so far. I mean, it's beautiful to reflect back on the journey that I've personally been on. And yeah, I wouldn't be able to appreciate it if all I did was continue to try to change myself and upgrade myself and live a certain way and do a certain job and all of that. Reflect on how far you've come, because celebrating the small wins matter. Yeah, so doing these 3 things, it's going to help you grow inside and out. You will be a better human for implementing these tips. And we all know that the world needs better experiences with the humans that are all around us. And you'll be an inspiration to the people who come after you, which is like a motto that I live by: be the change that you want to see in the world. And so be the inspiration by just living life in a way that feels good to you, that inspires you, that keeps you going, motivated, whatever it is that you need. You're the master of you, so you'll have to figure that out. And that's all I got for you today. So if there are any questions about anything that I've said in this live, put them in the comments, and I always circle back around to the comments and respond to those. And if you need the courage in getting to know yourself, book a time for us to chat, see if we're a good fit to work together. Because I'm all about people living the best life that they can for themselves. And to book a time with me, go to chatwithyamz.com, chatwithyamz.com. I will also put the link in the comments so that you don't have to work that hard for it. And the suggested resource that I want to leave you with before we part is a podcast. It is by a woman named Tammy Simon, and it is called Sounds True, Insights at the Edge. I will also put that in the comments. But I really enjoy her podcast because she interviews all kinds of spiritual leaders and just people from all kinds of backgrounds with all kinds of learning under their belt. And there's a lot of things that have been inspirational or informing or all the things. So you want to expand your mind a little, do something outside of your comfort zone, find things that could be something out of your comfort zone that you're willing to explore. Give that podcast a listen. Give it a try. Thank you for joining me. If you came live, and type replay, #replay in the comments if you're catching this a little bit later. That way I know that you stopped by and visited with me for a bit. I thank you for spending each week with me, or deciding to come back next week because you enjoyed this one so much. Share the video with somebody that you think this could help or inspire. Next Monday, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Monday. I don't know why I keep saying next Monday, but whatever. Every Monday, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I show up here. I'm going to drop 3 tips on some way to improve your quality of life. That's all I got. Until next time.